Have you ever wondered how a small group of people could change the entire world? How an underdog, someone with seemingly nothing, could rise up to build the largest connected empire in history? It's a question that has puzzled historians for centuries. In his book, Genghis Khan and the Making of the Modern World, Jack Weatherford explores this mystery. He doesn't just paint a picture of a fierce warrior. He reveals a brilliant mind, a strategic genius whose ideas reshaped continents. This story is not just battles. It's about strategy, psychology, and innovation. Today, gathered in our shared space of curiosity, we pull back the curtain on these ideas. We won't focus on gore. We focus on clever tricks and smart thinking that made them possible. Let's journey back in time, not with swords and shields, but with open minds. Before he was the great Genghis Khan, he was a young boy named Temujin. His life wasn't easy. It was incredibly difficult. Imagine being cast out from your own tribe, left to survive in the wilderness with your mother and siblings. His father poisoned and gone. Temujin faced hunger, betrayal, and constant danger. He was captured and forced to wear a wooden collar, like an animal. But these hardships didn't break him, they forged him. He learned to be observant, patient, and to understand loyalty and betrayal. He learned a promise kept is worth more than 1,000 soldiers. He shared his spoils and promoted by skill, not family name. He created fair laws that treated people reasonably. He organized units of 10, then 100, then 1,000. If one retreated without orders, all 10 were punished. That created an unbreakable bond. One of the most famous tricks was the feigned retreat. Imagine you're playing tag. You pretend to run away. Your opponent charges after you with all their might, but you're not scared. You're leading them into a trap. The Mongols would clash briefly, then suddenly gallop away as if defeated, baiting the enemy's ego. Pride breaks formation. Soldiers give chase and spread out. On a signal, a flag or a horn, fresh heavy cavalry hidden nearby would spring the trap. The fleeing Mongols would turn and the hunters became the hunted. The Mongols were perhaps the greatest archers on horseback the world has ever seen. Their primary weapon was a powerful composite bow, layers of wood, sinew, and horn. It was compact and strong, perfect for shooting from a galloping horse. From a young age, they rode and shot, as natural as walking to us. Now imagine thousands of these archers moving like a storm cloud. They would ride circles around enemies, staying out of reach while raining arrows down. It was called a shower shot, arrows arcing high to rain down behind shields. The sky would literally darken with arrows. Chaos and fear spread before the final clash. They targeted officers to create confusion and horses to cripple enemy cavalry. Once formations broke, heavy cavalry charged in to finish the job. Genghis Khan understood the battle in the mind is as important as the one on the field. He was a master of psychological warfare. Misinformation was his tool. Spies, scouts, merchants, and travelers spread stories before armies arrived. Stories exaggerated Mongol numbers, making them seem like an unstoppable swarm. By the time the vanguard appeared, defenders were often already defeated mentally. If a city surrendered, it saved lives, supplies, and time. A brilliant efficiency. A brutal example of one city made many others yield without a fight. His brilliance began long before battle, with meticulous planning and the Yam, a continental relay. Imagine a pony express on a continental scale. Fresh horses, food, and riders at each station. Information traveled faster than ever before. Orders and scouting reports moved in real time. Spies mapped rivers, passes, wells, grazing. They never fought blind. An army in Persia could act in concert with one in Russia. Precision coordination was their superweapon. Discipline, organization, communication. This machine of conquest was smarter and faster than rivals. He played chess while his opponents played checkers, thinking 10 moves ahead. Why talk about a man from 800 years ago? Because these are timeless lessons about strategy. Teamwork, problem-solving, planning, whether on the playground or in the boardroom. The smartest move is sometimes to step back, assess, and let an opponent make a mistake. Do your homework, gather intelligence, be organized, and build trust with your team. The legacy of Genghis Khan isn't just an empire. It's ideas about seeing possibilities, not limits. So next time you face a problem, ask, is there a smarter way? How can my team win before the challenge even starts? Sources: Unsplash, Pexels, Wikimedia Commons, Music, YouTube Audio Library. Thanks for listening.